The secret you don't know about the water you drink every day. Stop what you're doing and listen closely, because I'm about to reveal a secret about the most basic habit in your life, drinking water. That is, quite frankly, the single biggest key to unlocking the energy, focus, and performance you've been missing since you turned 50. You see, the water you drink every day, which you assume is keeping you healthy and hydrated, is actually letting you down, especially now. You are selling yourself short by relying on plain, unenhanced water. And if you continue to ignore this fundamental change your body has undergone, you'll constantly feel less sharp, less energized, and less capable, while others who know this simple trick continue to thrive. We're diving into something that seems so ordinary, so basic, yet for men past 50, relying only on water is like trying to power a high-tech machine with outdated batteries. You're missing the essential electrically charged fuel your body desperately needs to perform at its peak. Hydration isn't just about quenching thirst, it's about fueling every cell, keeping blood vessels flexible, and supporting the electrical signals that drive your heart, brain, and muscles. And the shocking kicker is that as you age, your body's ability to pull in and use key nutrients drops sharply. What kept you firing on all cylinders in your 20s simply doesn't cut it anymore. That's why today, we're going to shine a spotlight on minerals, the hidden drivers that keep your engine running, control everything from heart rhythm to nerve impulses, and most importantly for us, help relax blood vessels and support the strong, steady circulation needed for lasting vitality. If you're a man over 50 and want a daily routine that is simple, incredibly cheap, and immediately amplifies everything else you're doing, from diet and workouts to supplements, then you absolutely cannot miss the simple mineral boosts you can add to your glass of water, which will completely transform your energy and stamina. By the end of this, you will never think of just plain water the same way again. The aging crisis. Why plain water no longer works after 50. To understand why simple water is no longer sufficient, we first need to talk about what happens to your body as it ages and how that affects the process of hydration. When you were younger, your kidneys were champion filters, your digestive system was a superstar at absorbing nutrients, and your body kept everything perfectly balanced. But as we reach our 50s, a few key physiological shifts start to change how our body uses water and nutrients. Firstly, your natural thirst signal becomes weaker, meaning you don't feel that urgent desire to drink, often leading to a state of being slightly dehydrated all the time, even if you think you're drinking enough. Secondly, your kidneys become less efficient at holding on to water, causing you to lose essential minerals faster than you can absorb them, turning you into a slow leak that is constantly draining your body's battery charge. Thirdly, and most critical for strong blood flow, is the change in your vascular system. The smooth muscle walls inside your arteries and tiny blood vessels can become stiff and less flexible over time, meaning they don't relax easily when they need to, which is the enemy of strong circulation. Plain water by itself only hydrates the fluid outside your cells, doing a great job of replacing volume, but lacking the necessary electrical charge to help the water and the vital nutrients it carries get inside your cells, where the real work is done. That crucial electrical charge comes from minerals dissolved in water that carry an electrical signal. When these essential minerals are missing, your cells can't communicate properly, your muscles struggle to work, your nerves don't fire correctly, and your blood vessels don't get the clear signal to open up and let blood flow through. This is not about drinking expensive, fancy bottled mineral water. It's about being smart, understanding which specific minerals you're missing, and knowing which ones are most important for maintaining healthy blood vessels as you age. The master gatekeeper, reclaiming sodium's power. Let me start with the mineral that has been unfairly blamed for decades, sodium. I know the conventional wisdom. For years, we've been told that sodium is the enemy linked to high blood pressure and heart disease. But this is a case where quality matters immensely. The problem is not sodium itself. The problem is the massive amount of poor quality processed table salt found in junk food. That white super processed stuff has been stripped of virtually every other trace mineral, leaving only a harsh concentrated chemical that throws your body's delicate balance into chaos. However, Pure unrefined sea salt or pink Himalayan salt is a completely different story, as these salts contain not just sodium, but a whole spectrum of trace minerals, often around 84 different elements, including small amounts of potassium, calcium, and magnesium. Sodium is the master gatekeeper of hydration. It is absolutely crucial for keeping the right fluid balance inside and outside your cells. Without enough high-quality sodium, your body struggles to hold onto the water you drink, meaning you'll constantly drink more and just pee it out, leading to the frustrating feeling of being perpetually thirsty despite drinking cup after cup. Furthermore, sodium works in powerful partnership with potassium to run the mechanism that powers almost all cell activity, including how your nerves work and your muscles contract. Getting enough high-quality sodium in your water ensures that the water you drink actually gets pulled into your cells where it belongs, which leads to better hydration at the cellular level, better nerve response, and more efficient muscle function. A tiny pinch of high-quality unrefined salt in a large glass of water, particularly in the morning, is completely different from the concentrated salt in a bag of chips. This simple addition can drastically improve your overall hydration, which then helps your blood volume, making it easier for your heart to pump and your blood vessels to deliver oxygen where it's needed most. The ultimate relaxer, magnesium for stronger blood flow. If there is one mineral I could ask every man over 50 to focus on, it is magnesium. Magnesium is an absolute powerhouse, involved in over 300 different reactions in your body, and I call it the ultimate relaxer mineral because it is responsible for relaxing smooth muscles throughout your entire system. Where are these smooth muscles crucial for male vitality? They're everywhere, but specifically in the walls of your arteries and in the spongy tissue inside your penis that fills with blood to create an erection. For blood flow to be at its best, your artery walls need to be flexible. When they get the signal from your body that it's time for action, they need to be able to relax, expand, and open wide. This process of your blood vessels opening up is heavily dependent on having enough magnesium. And the troubling truth is that over 75% of adults are deficient due to depleted soil in modern diets, which means your blood vessels are constantly tight and slightly squeezed shut. Magnesium helps to counteract this tension, acting like a powerful natural relaxer. Think of it this way. Calcium makes muscles contract and tighten, but magnesium steps in and says, "Hold on, let's take a breath, let's relax." Adding an easily absorbed form of magnesium to your water is an amazing way to create relaxation throughout your whole system. It is absorbed quickly through your gut, enters your bloodstream, and immediately starts sending those chill-out signals to your heart and blood vessel system. This translates directly to easier, stronger, and more sustained blood flow throughout your entire body, which, as you can imagine, is incredibly beneficial for overall energy and intimate performance. Your body deserves this kind of support, and the beautiful thing is that this essential improvement is so simple to achieve. The counterbalance: potassium and the hormonal shield of zinc and iron. If magnesium is the relaxer and sodium is the gatekeeper, then potassium is the crucial counterbalance. Potassium is the third essential mineral, and its main job is to make sure your cells can signal properly, especially in your heart muscle and throughout your blood vessels. While magnesium relaxes the arteries, potassium works closely with sodium to maintain that essential electrical charge across your cell walls. Crucially, potassium has a well-documented role in managing blood pressure, as it helps your body get rid of excess sodium, which can be helpful for men who already have higher blood pressure or whose diet leans toward processed foods. The balance between sodium and potassium is a delicate line, and in the modern Western diet, most people eat far too much processed sodium and far too little potassium, which is found abundantly in fresh fruits and vegetables. When we talk about improving blood flow, we are talking about creating this balance. You need enough quality sodium to pull water into your cells, but you need plenty of potassium to balance it out, making sure your artery walls stay flexible and responsive. Adding potassium can be a little trickier, as too much can be a problem. But using a small amount of an easily dissolved potassium powder or a potassium-rich mineral blend in your water is an excellent way to restore this often neglected mineral balance. By supporting this delicate triad, you're giving your heart and your entire network of blood vessels the tools they need to work at peak efficiency. While not a classic mineral in the same way, zinc plays an incredibly important role in male vitality, which makes including it in your daily water routine highly beneficial, especially for older men. Zinc is a cornerstone for producing and keeping your testosterone levels healthy. Research consistently shows that even small deficiencies in zinc can negatively affect your testicles, leading to decreased levels of this vital male hormone. Since testosterone is critical for energy, mood, muscle mass, and sex drive, making sure you get enough zinc is non-negotiable for men over 50. Beyond hormones, zinc is an absolute powerhouse for your immune system, which often declines as we age, making us more likely to get sick. Keeping your immune system strong requires a steady, reliable supply of zinc, which acts as a fundamental building block for countless immune cells. Instead of a large powder, using a high-quality liquid zinc supplement, often just a few drops in your water once a day, is an extremely effective way to ensure a steady intake that your body can easily use. This is particularly useful because zinc is often poorly absorbed when taken in pill form. By mixing a few drops into your water, you're guaranteeing that this essential mineral is immediately available to your system, supporting your immune defenses and maintaining that hormonal readiness that underpins true vitality. Finally, let's briefly touch on iron. While iron supplementation is usually only necessary if you have a known deficiency, and you should absolutely speak to your doctor before taking iron supplements, it's important to understand its foundational role in blood flow. Iron is the central part of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that is solely responsible for carrying oxygen from your lungs to every single cell in your body. Without adequate iron, your blood can't carry enough oxygen, leading to fatigue, exhaustion, and a general feeling of being drained. This condition, known as anemia, directly impacts performance and vitality by starving your tissues of their most vital fuel. If your doctor has determined you're low in iron, using a gentle, easily absorbed liquid iron supplement mixed into water can be a game changer. It improves the quality of your blood flow by improving its oxygen carrying capacity. Remember, strong blood flow isn't just about volume, it's about the quality of what's being delivered. Your simple, targeted 3-step strategy for functional hydration. The ultimate goal behind these recommendations is consistency, not to make your life complicated. You absolutely should not feel like you need to add every single one of these minerals to every glass of water every time you take a sip. The most effective strategy is a targeted approach, and here are 3 simple routines you can follow to transform your water intake. 1. The daily blood flow booster, first thing in the morning. Start your day with this practice to set a positive, open tone for your circulation all day long. In a large glass or portable bottle of water, choose one of these 2 options. Option 1, the magnesium power-up. Add an easily absorbed form of magnesium powder such as magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate because absorption is key. Start with a modest dose, perhaps half a teaspoon, or follow the suggested serving on the package, making sure the powder is completely dissolved before drinking. This sends a powerful signal to your blood vessels to relax and open up immediately. Option 2, the salt trick. This is the simplest foundational solution. Add just a small pinch of high-quality unrefined sea salt. When I say small, I mean an amount that barely covers the very tip of your pinky finger, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. This provides essential minerals to improve cellular hydration right from the start of your day. 2. The hormone and immune boost, once a day with a meal. To make sure you're getting these vital trace minerals, incorporate this step once a day, ideally with a main meal for better absorption. The zinc solution. Use liquid zinc drops and add the recommended serving directly to a glass of water. This liquid delivery guarantees that your immune defenses and hormonal readiness are reliably supported throughout the day with minimal effort. 3. The blood pressure balancer during or after exercise. If your intake of fresh fruits and vegetables is less than ideal, or if you're consistently active and sweating a lot, then you must pay attention to your potassium levels. The potassium replacement. Look for a potassium-rich mineral blend and powder that is low in sugar but has a substantial potassium content. Add approximately half a scoop to your water, drinking it either during your workout or immediately after to replace what you've lost and help ensure swift recovery. By making these small yet incredibly mindful adjustments to your water routine, you're transforming your habit from simple hydration to powerful functional hydration. You're no longer just filling your tank, you're purposefully creating an electrically charged, nutrient-dense liquid that your cells can instantly recognize and use. This sends clear, powerful signals throughout your entire network of blood vessels, telling them to relax, open up fully, and deliver peak performance-enhancing blood flow to every necessary tissue. This isn't just water anymore, it truly becomes a liquid mineral supplement, expertly designed for the unique needs of your body once it passes that 50-year mark. Avoid these 3 critical mistakes for guaranteed results. Before you rush to add minerals to your water, let me share the 3 most common mistakes I see men make, because avoiding these will save you time, money, and frustration. Mistake number 1 is using too much salt. More is not better. When I say a pinch, I mean literally the amount that fits on the tip of your pinky finger. Too much salt can spike your blood pressure and make you feel bloated. Start small, and your body will signal if you need more. Mistake number 2 is buying the wrong form of magnesium. Not all magnesium is created equal. Magnesium oxide is cheap, but your body barely absorbs it, and it often causes loose stools. Instead, look for high-quality forms like magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. Yes, they cost a bit more, but they actually work. Don't waste your money on something your body can't use. Mistake number 3 is expecting results overnight. I get it. You want to feel better now, but your body needs time to restore its mineral balance. Most men start noticing real, undeniable changes around the 2 to 3 week mark. Some feel it sooner, some take a bit longer, but give it a full 3 weeks before you decide if it's working. Your body is healing, and healing takes patience. One more critical point: if you are currently on medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart conditions, you must talk to your doctor before adding these minerals, as some medications can interact with potassium and magnesium. Your safety comes first, always. These mistakes are easy to avoid once you know about them. And avoiding them means you'll actually get the powerful results you're looking for. I want you to try this simple approach with unwavering consistency for a full 3-week period. Pay close attention to the improvements in your baseline energy, your mental clarity, your physical strength, and your overall vitality. Your body has been asking for this support. It's been sending you signals: the fatigue, the weaker erections, the low energy. This is your body's way of saying, I need help. And now you know exactly how to give it that help. This isn't complicated, it's not expensive, and it doesn't require a prescription. It's just minerals. The same minerals your body used to get naturally from food and water, but doesn't anymore because of how our soil and food have changed. Taking this one simple, powerful step today is an investment that your future 60-year-old self will absolutely thank you for. You deserve to feel strong, energized, and vital. You deserve blood flow that works the way it's supposed to, and you deserve to wake up every morning feeling ready for whatever life brings.